just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Hector Fernandez. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Goes down looking. John Fedor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Fedor goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield.
Well, this probably feels like a day off a little bit, going from that hot corner where you got to be on your toes every single pitch to being able to relax a little bit and have more time to react in the outfield.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Joey Wendell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitches in there, and 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And on the mound now, Dan Saito. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Corey Davis, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Davis with a homer in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Ostrander.
And at the plate for Miami, Craig Ostrander. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Freddie Ladd in the box now. No balls and a strike. Saito was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is J.D. Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. End of 1. And we're still. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now the first baseman, Eric Fraser. Fernandez back to work. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's just a nasty pitch right there. I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, the plate looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Okay. Second inning here, no score. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And the batter now, Francesco Santos. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Now here is Brian Almonte. Now snap throw to first. Tomlinson dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike. Tomlinson off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Cristobal Vergara. That misses the zone. Ball 1. There's a strike. That one catches the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Joe
the first
Brandon,
baseman.
the next up for the Marlins.
Brandon.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santos hauls it in to end the inning. We'll move to the third. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the rookie catcher, Willie Talley.
The catcher, Willie Talley.
That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Julio Pena. First pitch just misses. Top of the third, no score. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Warren Joyce steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and the count now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Joe Brandon, the next to hit, takes outside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pick.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Corey Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brandon, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. there to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, 2 a man, these guys can run down just about everything, hit their leg.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Freddie Ladd. In the air, left side. Fedor sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Marlins. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, John Fedor. That one ripped left field, back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Here's Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Frazier digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one is inside. That's to third. And that's a fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Reggie Tomlinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Tomlinson goes 5 feet 7 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Francesco Santos. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Random sizes this one up, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, J.D. Martinez. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now, Cristobal Vergara struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees. One out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 6.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Sidney Bates. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now, Joe Brandon. Chopped to first, and that's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. First and third, one down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fernandez back to work. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for LA, Willie Talley. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. To the right side, Bates. One away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Joyce into box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-2. Joyce off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. Ostrander. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now Joe Brandon. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Stepping in, Corey Davis. 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The Fish trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fedor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Miami, Craig Ostrander. And that misses. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Fedor moving under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Wendell. Out towards left center. Ladd on his way over. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Fraser.
And here is Eric Fraser. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Joe Brandon appears to be getting loose. Brandon warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And up next for Los Angeles, Reggie Tomlinson. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch misses. The other way, and foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Freddie Ladd.
Freddie Ladd.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, bit away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
And Martinez 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there. And that's strike 1. In the air, left field. Fedor on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Cristobal Vergara, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Popped up. Wendell has it sized up. And that's the 3rd out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Joe Brandon.
Pretty tight game. Welcome
back, taking a look at our game summary. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Missed inside with the curve. Ripped on a line. Fedor makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandon. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgar Navar up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez getting loose as well. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound. First and second, 1 out. Frazier now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one.
Here in Lone Depot Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Joe Brandon. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Back up the, oh, that got him. And he beats it out.
Now batting.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now here is Corey Davis. In there at the knees, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one out to right. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boo. Back-to-back singles to start the inning. And he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Dan Saito is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Diego Segura.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And at the plate for Miami, Craig Ostrowski. Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eric Fraser.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the walls.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to.
Back here in Miami at the plate, Sidney Bates. That misses, and that is ball 1. That one lifted to left. Fedor should have this one. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Joe Brandon. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. That's to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
The catcher, number 1, Joe Brandon.
Marlins down to their final out. Digging in, Joe Brandon. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Joe Brandon. Swings and misses. 0-1.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Brandon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
Just about set to go now. Towing the slab.
You're out. 3.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Earl Hayden.
The second baseman, Earl Hayden.
Top of the zone for a called strike. McAlpin went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays. So that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next for New York, Rory McCann.
Rory McCann.
McAlpin, a 6'3" righty, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
DeAndre Averill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
No strike.
2 out, space is empty.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Carlos Castro. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in back to work. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. And another ball.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Miles Middleton. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos sizing this one up, hauls it in, 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Eric Palacios. That one fouled off. Two outs. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains 1-0. Top. Joe Brandon stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. and missed. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. This to third. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Batting up.
So digging in, Joe Random. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Rios sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Earl Hayden. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Game 3 moves back in New York. Stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. McCann measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. And McCann fouls it off. The 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now here is DeAndre Averill in the air out towards right center. Rios flashes the leather on the running catch. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Castro. A little bit high. Ball 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. And that is out of play. That one ripped. Moore makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel. 3 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the left fielder, number 36. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Fastball is outside.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Out towards right center field. Hinojosa on his way over. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So now here's the DH, Miles Middleton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Third baseman, Eric Palacios.
And up next for New York, Eric Palacios. Outside with a breaking ball. And the 1-0. That's in there.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 strikes.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. The Yanks down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ramos makes the catch, and that is back here in New York.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Joe Random grounded out his first time. On the corner for a strike.
1-1 is the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just overmatched on that fastball right
Now
there.
batting,
It wasn't
right
like he was
fielder.
set up for it by
No.
something off speed
Random.
earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now at the plate, Joe Random. Check
Off the
swing,
plate,
no
ball
appeal, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. And a strike on the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Random getting loose out there. Random getting cranked up as well. Out to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Earl Hayden. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still. Welcome back. We're in the seventh.
Ball four, take your base. That's ball four.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. McAlpin back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And there's one away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Averill up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The Yankees looking to rally. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Moore makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Lee McAlpin will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Joe Random.
Ball four, take your base. 3.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miles Middleton. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. And a curve misses outside. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour foul.
Back in the Bronx, last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Yankees, Joe Random. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one down the line, Gelman. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the late stages of Game 3. High fly ball out to left field. Moore under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
that front
batting,
shoulder
the
coming
shortstop,
open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McCann at the plate now. That's ball 1. That misses. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. One strike away. That misses. 3-2 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
DeAndre Averill stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tying run at the plate.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's down and in. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The tying run at the plate. And a ball evens the count. With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 3 of the ALCS. And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Alexi Cruz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Warren Joyce. That's towards center. Ladd makes the grab, one away. Now the left fielder, John Fedor. Fedor batting second in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, today starting in left. One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Random has this one sized up, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joey.
Here's Joey Wendell. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late with the swing there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Random on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers leave one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make...
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Craig Ostrander. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. On the ground to third, Wendell. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And it goes just foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Santos. And there are 2 down. Cristobal Vergara will hit next. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ladd at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Sidney Bates waits on deck for Miami. Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. 4th game of the NLCS. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Willie Talley. Cruz back to work. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Francisco Santos.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Francesco Santos. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Late swing, foul to the left. Cruz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So up next, Reggie Tomlinson. Swing and a foul out of play. And delivers outside. Inside move to second. Santos back in on a dive. Off the mark there. 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Fires over to first. But the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Martin Delgado, the next to hit. Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
Inside.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. And here is Sidney Bates.
Sidney
The pitch. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you drag back to the dugout.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that ball.
And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandon. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Joe Brandon, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a foul straight back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Joe Brandon.
Right fielder, Joe Brandon.
That one missed. One now. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On a line, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hit on the ground to short. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1. And welcome back to the ball. On to the third inning, and now it's going to be Julio Pena. And that drops in for a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting,
Warren Joyce steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And next for L.A., John Fedor. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the third.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here is Joey Wendell, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside. And that one in the air center field. Ladd makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Craig Ostrander.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
Next to hit, Freddie Ladd. RBI single his last time up. First pitch just misses. Ostrander aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
Inside, ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Outside, 1-2 to count. In the dirt. The 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Now batting.
Very
Third
gritty.
baseman.
2 on, 1 out.
Vergara.
Vergara digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that bunted towards third. Wendell to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Sidney Bates.
So bases all loaded up. Bates now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a strike.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Joe Random getting ready to hit. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 outs. Random, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now pitching for
so the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Joe
Number
Random.
6, Joe Random.
First and second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Eric Fraser. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Popped up. Bates. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Talley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Francesco Santos. That one missing inside. Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ladd sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back.
Ball 4. Take your base. You're out.
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. Fly ball center field. Santos drifts towards it, makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting,
J.D.
the left.
Fourth game of the NLCS. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Martin Delgado. And that one cutting but missing down low.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And that one fouled off. They say a win. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now Warren Joyce. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 5-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we have Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cruz back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Wendell, 1 for 2. Trying to move him over here. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Frazier digs in now. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. First and second, no outs. And we're the top half of the 6th. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound. Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base.
Up the middle, Ostrander tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Francesco Santos getting ready to hit.
Francesco Santos.
First offering, and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Brandon preparing to come on if needed. Brandon also throwing. Wendell stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled over to third. Whips it across. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now grounds 1 to short. Joyce. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, I definitely think this.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Reggie Tomlinson. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hauls it in for the out. And next for LA, Martin Delgado. In the air, right side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Foul ball there. The Dodgers trailing by 3 late here in game 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Just missed. fly ball to right. Random. And that is that. So out of the pen comes the right.
Now pitching for the Marlins,
Warren.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Fraser. Headed towards the corner. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a chance for Freddie Ladd. Right through there for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Random leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And they'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. One left for Miami as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman. Man at first, nobody out. Martin Delgado now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On to first in time. Double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And now the right fielder, Julio Pena. Late swing fouled off. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. And now the shortstop, Warren Joyce. Gibson checks on the runner. Pena back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. So the tying run at second. gets the call, and it's 2-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
This could end it. That's inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. Fedor, the next to hit.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That one a little bit high. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Flips the corner. And a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Joey Wendell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take a big 3-1 lead here in the series.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of...
Coming up on the first pitch, and our pitcher in this game. Tonight.
Ball 4, take the base. First base. Out. Ball 4, take the base. First base. 3. 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Matt Blunt. What do you have?
3. You're out. 3. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3. 3. 3.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your life.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.